Guess what, folks? Sitting Bull update. A lot has happened since the last one. We've stained most of the building. Yesterday, hot off the presses, I went after this area and cut some AZEK and some wood and got it up in there and used a lot of trim screws, and hopefully once everything dries up there, wood putty wise, I can make it look like it was meant to be. These windows are now newly painted and they look like they were built yesterday. These cross pieces, yellow cedar, a little bit of dirt there, what the fuck. They look good and make the place look amazing. This door and screen door, I essentially had to rebuild the whole bottom end. I took it all apart, fixed all the kicked in shit, and screwed them into the door. They're not coming out. And then Rust-Oleum'd everything on the outside, and it looks halfway decent. This door now also looks more than halfway decent. I fixed the deadbolt, so the deadbolt actually now just locks and then unlocks. And then this door actually shuts without throwing the deadbolt. And that's all courtesy of some mortise work in here. And then I had to move that. Also went up to this thing up here and drove in some really long deck screws. So that thing's not going anywhere. Also restained everything through this area. Cut back this piece of wood right here to allow for some drainage, and restained all this. Actually put some silicone up here to keep the bugs out of there. So lots of stuff. The AZEK trim is still looking really good. The gutter is still a problem. I don't know when I'm gonna fix that, but it shouldn't be too difficult. This area looks really good. We used to hold, the wire was held to the side of the house with a freaking garage hook that was bent off to the right. Dumbest thing I've ever seen. So I took that ram's head hook and drove it into a stud using the biggest screw I could find, and now that looks like it's supposed to. Up here, new 2x4 in yellow cedar, a couple $100 worth of it. Looks really good. New white painted door here. The storm door, I've got 2 coats of paint on it. It looks really nice now. Before it was a disaster. And I worked on as much as I could on this thing and got that looking. So the entrance ways have improved dramatically, and then there's this whole flashing business, which we'll probably paint someday. As we go around that's essentially all the big changes. I'll just do this really quick. So none of this has changed really. These are all stainless screws, by the way, and this is a backing plate right here for the fishing rods. Nice touch. And these windows need to be Rust-Oleum so that they pop out a little more, get all cleaned up. The jelly lights have been Rust-Oleum'd and they look 100% better. And there's Edison bulbs in them, which you can see, and they look really cool. This has been painted. Russ and Dan painted this wall right here. All we have left is that. And then there's this. I broke this window this past week, running a razor blade down the edge. Pop right there, crack went all the way across. Pulled it out this morning, purchased a new size at Portland Glass in Augusta, put it in, reglazed it. I'm showing you the final product, of course. It's quite a mess when you're actually doing all that. But I think that's ready to dry, and then when it dries, I can sand it and paint it. Put a little red feature here on this window. Looks good. This window also spent a lot of time cleaning this damn thing up. It looked like a 4th grader had painted it. And that's pretty much the story. That's a 5-minute video, and we'll catch you later.